Hi, my name is Hayden Saunier, and I'm going to read some poems from my collection from Terrapin Books called How to Wear This Body. And I'm going to start today with a lament, which of course is where we all seem to be starting these days. Lament. No matter what I tap against this blue-glazed earthen bowl bequeathed me by a friend, and I've tried chopsticks, Sharpies, kitchen scissors, serving spoons, and every kind of pen, I only hear dull thuds. Nothing remotely like a chime, a bell, a ring. And yet, she said that's why she bought it, and why she wanted me to have it after she was gone, because it sang. And now she's gone. And now I have it. And I cannot make it sing. I clear away my clatter, leave the smooth blue emptiness centered in the room. It takes its time. Like grief, then a low note, an opening hum. It started to rain, I don't know if you can hear it. This poem is called A Stab at an Inkling of a Theory. Evergreen trees have it all figured out. Dress modestly, take losses daily, keep a little darkness always at your core. That way, the end is a soft fall into snow. Deciduous trees are far less stoic. The woods are a crowd scene packed with sugar maple drama queens, upstaging one another until this year's leaves blow down and each tree strikes its individual pose of regret and desolation, holds it shivering all winter long for every eye to see. Well, here I go again, as though this terror at the core belongs to anything but me. There are a number of poems in this book under the title Hard Facts, and this one is called Hard Facts Especially. Most everything we're taught is wrong, especially fixed rules about small engine repair in adverse marine conditions, walking on ice, and anything to do with people, especially our own strange selves. And so, the door to the ordinary miracle swings open. This is a poem called 14 Degrees Below Zero in the Grocery Store Parking Lot. A dog and I stare at each other from our separate cars, waiting for our people to return. He's a shepherd mix, big head, big ears. Like me, he's riding shotgun. Heat blares inside my car, exhaust plumes from the pickup truck he's in, so I know he isn't freezing, but I don't know if he's a he or a she, so I just think he. He watches the doors slide open and closed, open and closed. So do I. We look at each other, then back to the doors, and I wonder who will come back first, his owner or my friend. I watch the doors, then the dog. I watch two girls walk to their car, chuck frozen A-treat soda cans out of the dented trunk, and make room for beer. I look back to the doors, then the dog, and I see a man in the driver's seat. His owner has come back. He's won. But I can't see the dog. I need to see the dog. I need to see that he's happy. He won, even though he didn't know there was a contest, even though he might not be a he. I want to know he loves his owner, even though I am assuming all of this. I assume things I assume I do. I assume he's a he. I assume his owner loves him. I assume my friend is coming back. Milk, she said, just milk. The man in the truck sits head down, cap down, rolling a smoke or checking his phone, but something's not right. I watch. I see the stripe on what I think is the man's cap turn into the collar on the dog, and I realize it's the dog in the truck, not a man in the truck. It's still the dog, like it's still me waiting, only he moved over to the driver's seat, if he's a he. I've confused a dog and a man. Oh God, I think I'm getting carbon monoxide poisoning from a faulty heat vent, but that's when my friend gets back in the car with milk, bread, Jell-O, toothpaste, laundry soap, and she begins a story about some guy at the checkout counter as she backs the car away from the dog and the truck and the doors, and I'm suddenly sad now. I'm that churned up and torn inside the chest feeling sad because we're leaving, and I wish I hadn't won. I wish he'd won. But he didn't. I won. And he might not be a he. And I keep twisting and looking back, hoping for a glimpse of the owner. But no one is walking toward the dog in the truck who could get carbon monoxide poisoning, and there is nothing I can do but watch as long as I can, because I need to know that he's all right, because we were the same back there. Because we were the same. I'm going to read one short poem, and then I'm going to end with the poem that ends the book. Early morning, late March. I've been out already, walking the fields. Winter's high black boots gleam by the kitchen door, wet and spangled to their tops with opaque pink blossom. And finally, Epiphany with trash cans, ice pond, and 4 hemlocks. Late day tired, I look up from dragging trash cans down the lane to gauge how much light is left, to finish what's never finished. Firewood, garbage, sweepings, ash. As an unremarkable low, flat cloud takes light, dead west in the bone-ache cold of a winter afternoon, begins to climb its own body, crystal by frozen crystal, builds itself up into a steep peaked mountain from a Chinese print. Above my neighbor's ice pond with its quartet of black-spined hemlocks, already stocked with night. I wait silently with them, watch the day's last fire pour out cold and straight across what little we are made of. Water vapor, temperature, clean, hard curve of stone. So little and so much. It sums us up. Thank you. That was a short reading from how to wear this body. I hope everyone's staying well.